What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, the 4th, day after elections. Crazy freaking elections. Right now we're back down here at Tunkhannock picking up a load. It's gonna be a rough night again. We gotta go up to Nassau. I've been calling it Nassau. It's Nashau or something like that in New Hampshire. Just do a quick walk around, make sure everything looks good on the trailer. Make sure our seal number's right, which it is. Slid our tandems up, just did a pump down. That's the loud ringing noise, beeping noise. It's not really a beeping noise, it's just a solid tone. So anyway, that's what it was when I started the video. My air pressure's down below 60 pounds, so it's building up. Everything looks great on the trailer. Looks like we're pulling a Hyundai Premier trailer. If I'm not mistaken, Premier trailers are UPS trailers. They rent them out during off season or some crap like that. My understanding, anyway. Let's see. Usually get fairly new trailers with these guys. So, date of manufacture 4/19. So it's probably classified as a 2020. If not, a 2019. Last inspected 4/19, and then Premier has a inspection sticker here. It's not marked off. Oh no, it was inspected on 4/20. So no, 5/20. So May of this year it was inspected. So we got a good inspection on it. All right. Well, our pressure's building back up. We're almost topped off. Yeah, almost there. Should kicked off. Yep, there it goes. Just kicked off. Yeah, that's it. Nassau. That's what I haven't looked up the proper pronunciation for, but it's Nashua. It's a BJ's wholesale. It's a store. I seen that there was a Lowe's. Kind of, you got to go up this little hill to get to the Lowe's and to the BJ's. They're kind of facing each other. So I'm sure between that parking lot situation there, I can find a decent parking spot. Cut the hair yesterday or the day before. Didn't do much. I just trimmed it up. My face still looks like crap. I trimmed it up a little bit, but kind of trying to let it grow and see where we end up with it. I've always had problems with facial hair growth, so it's slowly but surely getting better. I might just say screw it after winter, just cut it all off and leave it off. That's all I got. I don't really have much to talk about. It's, you know what, let me pull it up real quick. It's gonna be a late one. Right now it's showing an ETA of, I don't know where my clipboard is. It might be at home. Showing an ETA of 1:30 in the morning. So it's definitely gonna be a rough night. And I got to make one quick stop at the TA there in Connecticut. It's either going to be the TA in Connecticut or it's going to be the TA Montgomery, New York. So I'm going to sign this paperwork real quick. my license number down. A lot of times people come here and they fill out this paperwork, or they don't fill out this paperwork, is what the problem is. They end up going to pulling it back out to the checkout window, and then they got to be told to sign everything, and then be told again to initial the seal number, and it just ends up causing a huge line where I can pull up to that window, hand them the paperwork completed, and be out of here in under a minute. Some of them check over it real good. Some of them just see that, you know, stuff is scribbled in there, and they just rip off the top copy, take their top copy, and let you go. So anyway, we have 16,373 pounds. Nice and light. I went ahead and slid the tandems to all the way to the front. Gotta pull a little wide here because we got them stupid trailer jacks in the way. Yard jockey's coming down here looking bat out of hell. I only moved up a few feet, but them brakes, yeah, that feels a lot better. Brakes didn't feel too nice when I pulled up a little bit. We're going on 8 o'clock now. 7:55. 7:50. Just a minute or two before that, but it's calling about 3.5 hours up there to New Hampshire. We got a 6:30 a.m. delivery, so that won't be too bad. I should be able to, like I said, park out in the parking lot. 6 o'clock comes around, I'll get up, I'll pull it all back, get unloaded. At which point I'll probably throw it on personal conveyance in the morning after I get unloaded, and I'll run down to truck stop or rest area, or wherever I can go back to sleep for a few more hours, and then we'll work on getting our way back here. So today being, it's Wednesday, we're going to make a delivery on Thursday. I'll probably see if I can pick up another load on probably see if I can pick up another 1 or 2 short loads on Friday, Saturday, and then just head back home. Not looking to make a big paycheck this week, just wanted to get out here and make a few bucks. I have the business insurance, trucking insurance, whatever you want to call it. It's not just the tractor insurance. So I have the insurance that has to be paid by the 10th, and then I got my home business that has to be paid by the 10th, and then on top of that I have to pay my mortgage. So as long as I got the money, the funds to pay those 3 things, I can get started nice and fresh next Monday, and try to see if we can get a few extra miles in, or a few extra loads. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys for right now. I'll end this video tomorrow once we're done with this load. Hey, sweetheart. Good yourself? 1. Thanks, you too. Some of them take a look at that verify the trailer number and make sure that's correct also. Anyway, we'll get back to you guys tomorrow morning and let you know how we make out. Good morning, guys. I got just under 3 hours of sleep. Just over 3 hours of sleep. It's been rough. They just finished unloading us. A little bit of a tight dock in here. Tight back. There you Had to pull up in that little hole there, back in. Didn't give us much room. Is what it is. And grab the bills. I'm probably gonna throw it on PC and run down to rest area about 15 miles down the road. Grab this paperwork real quick. All right, we are coming down to an end. A little bit of a long day, not too bad, I guess, but it's 8 o'clock at night now. And they just messaged me, asked me to drop the trailer down here in Mashopen instead. It's Hoopany, whatever you want to call it. Mileage didn't really change. It's just a matter of coming down the mountain or staying up on the mountain. So it doesn't really affect me. It might be a mile difference. Such a small difference that it doesn't really make any difference, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna drop the trailer here and see what else we can get for tomorrow. We did make out pretty good on this run, like I said before. Came in just over $2 a mile. I want to say like $2.08 a mile or something like that. Excuse me. Go back here and slide these tandems real quick. Stop right here. Oh man. That was $1,400 to go up to Nassau. It's been a really rough day. Man, I got there at 2:30 in the morning. Like I think I told you guys this earlier. Pretty much got to go to sleep for another hour after, you know, besides the 2 hours that I had, or the just over 3 hours I had this morning. After I got down to the rest area, I slept for maybe another hour and a half at the most. Got up just before my timer went off because it was getting too hot. The sun was beating on the truck like crazy. And that's pretty much it. Haven't really done much of anything else. So, we're going to drop the trailer and we're going to head back up to the truck stop and spend the night here. I do have my eyes on one load. There was another load that I was accepted on for 17 something going up to Maine. But it was just wasn't what I was willing to do. So alright, so I'm going to end the video here. There's not really much to... oh wow, they actually put down a concrete pad down here. That's pretty neat. Looks like they got a lot more drop spots on the other side, so we're going to flip around here real quick and drop the trailer. Make things a little easier. It's actually easier to approach a hole tandem's all the way back at the passenger side. If you do it just right, you can flip it around and line it up for a perfect seaside back. So we'll cut it as hard as we can, just past the hole, bring it around, and then pull it up a little bit. And now we can just sink it right in. It is a little tight down here, so I might have to pull it up. Nope, one shot. When I used to teach my students this, I called it a flip-a-bitch. We would flip it around and line ourselves up perfectly. Well, I can leave it like that, but that's not the way I do things. So I nailed it in the hole one shot. My problem was my OCD's kicking in, and it had to be a little more perfectly centered. And that'll do it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. We should see tomorrow. Like I said, we probably have. I have one load going that I'm looking at. I have a bid out on going to Ohio. If I can land that load, there's another load on Coyote coming back to Pennsylvania. So I can actually make out pretty good on that if I can land it. The problem is it doesn't have to pick up until tomorrow evening. I can pick it up tomorrow morning. But it doesn't have to be picked up until tomorrow evening. So the likelihood of me getting an acceptance or not tonight is highly unlikely. I have just under 5 hours left. Let's see, 4 hours and 58 minutes left to drive. 6 hours and 35 minutes left on my 14. So the other possibility is getting a load out of Shippensburg or somewhere between here and Shippensburg. Shippensburg is about 150 miles, right around 3 hours with back roads. I think the best I ever did it was like 2.5 hours. That's hauling hauling big time on the back roads. But it's been so many years since I've done it. Back 2015 when I worked for US Express, I used to do it all the time, going from Shippensburg up to here. Yeah, so that's it. Fingers crossed we get something decent. But either way, I'll let you know in the next video. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we will see you when we see you.